Carla and I'll be presenting my persuasive speech today.
Police brutality. What is
Police brutality? Police brutality is the use of deadly force against minorities. 1 in 1,000 African Americans are expected to die from the hands of local police officers. Being elderly, mentally incapacitated, or homeless does not exempt you from being handled by local police officers. In today's era, the African American community is slowly decreasing due to deaths caused by local police officers. Causes of police brutality are because police departments fail to properly train their new recruits on handling protocols with minorities. They have minimum consequences whenever they break the rules themselves, and they judge people for their skin color and not by who really they are. Usually, police officers, they tend to look at somebody's skin color and say, oh, they're a criminal. They're brown, they're black, they're orange, they're a criminal. If they don't have this pale skin, blue eyes, blonde hair, they're a criminal. That's what they see, and it's really sad. And it's been happening since the Jim Crow era. Way before then, slavery times, as a matter of fact. Effects that police brutality has on the local African American community are increase in depression and emotional issues. They also have trust issues within trusting the police officers. So when police officers say, hey, why are you running? Or hey, why don't you want to talk to me? It's because they're scared. They're scared that they're going to get shot dead right in front of their home. They're scared that they might get shot in front of their wife, like Fidel Castillo, or Castle, I think that's his name, Fidel Castle, or Freddie Gray for selling CDs, or Tremar Rice for just holding a gun, just playing cops and robbers, or Trayvon Martin for just going to the store with a bag of Skittles and an Arizona sweet tea. Like, who wouldn't want to be scared? I'm scared. So, minorities have trust issues when it comes to police officers, but who would blame them? I wouldn't. And the increasing crime rate. With that, trust issues, there's going to be increasing crime rate because they're going to feel like they want to take matters into their own hands. So sometimes if they protest, the protest might get deadly because they feel like they're not being heard. And everybody wants to be heard and be treated fairly and equally as everyone else. The solutions that we have for police brutality are organizations like Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is an organization that voice for justice for the African American community. They fight for equal rights among minorities. They want the same thing for everyone. They would even fight for a white person if they had to. They just want to have equal rights against everyone, especially the African American community. Their continued commitment is to liberate for all Black people so they can continue the work of their ancestors and set everyone free, and making everyone have equal rights and the right to be free and the right to have trial and the right to their Fourth Amendment. How can you make a change in this today's era with police brutality? I know it may seem difficult, but it's not difficult at all. If you see someone being mishandled by a police officer, get your phone out, record it, record that issue, make sure you make it public. Go to KBTX, CNN News, make it known that there is racial issues in America. People tend to bury them, but they're alive, and we need to recognize those issues because it is serious. And little kids like Tamar Rice and Trayvon Martin don't even get to go to their graduation or get married because they got shot down for being Black, and that's sad. Just like that guy that was jogging in a suburb neighborhood, and he got tackled by 2 white men that just got arrested 2 months later after they shot and killed him in the street like a dog. And a dog doesn't even get treated like that, but a human does. And we bleed the same blood. So if you want to do anything, vote for local police chiefs in your area and make sure that they're the right person, that they are fighting for equal rights in their community. Speaking up at city meetings, make sure your voice is heard. Reporting misconduct, like I said. Videotape it, video record it, make sure that you are heard, make sure that they take justice. After learning what police brutality does to minorities and the ways that you can prevent it, we as people need to join together and help fight for equal rights in this country, for African Americans, for brown people, for white people, for colored people. It doesn't matter. Everybody deserves equal rights, no matter what. No matter if you have 6 toes and 10 fingers. Well, everyone has 10 fingers, but not on one hand. But everyone deserves equal rights. Everyone deserves their 4th Amendment. Everyone deserves all of their rights in this country. And everyone deserves to live and to be a human being. Thank y'all, and y'all have a great night. Hi, Miss Hitler.